SOOGF Online TV. Support our own Gambian Foundation. Support our own Gambian Foundation. This is the first of its kind. Support our own Gambian Foundation is standing on 4 important philosophies. That is to empower, to motivate, to inspire, and of course, to uplift the younger generation of the Gambian society. We are delving deeper into social norms, cultural heritage, and of course, problems affecting our cultures, norms and values. I am going to be your host on the Influencers Program. The Influencers Program will bring you young influential people in this country that are eloquent, have experience, and have been inspiring the younger generation. If you have been wondering a platform where you can utilize your talent, if you have been wondering a place where your voice can be heard, Support our own Gambian Foundation has come to utilize our cultures in the right track. They are the rediscovery of the cultural norms, values, and customs. Please join me every Tuesday on SOOGF Online TV. Support our own Gambian Foundation.
Greetings, wonderful viewers, and welcome to another beautiful episode of the Influencers Program. And of course, I am your host, Abdou Komma, and this program is brought to you by SOOGF Online TV. Support our own Gambian Foundation. We told you we'll bring you talent, creative minds. They will come and explore and tell you how they start their journey. With me here today is a beautiful, of course, and eloquent painter, KADDIJATOU KADDIJATOU is a young female painter in the Gambian society, very into the field of painting. So it's a pleasure having you, KADDIJATOU, on Support Our Own Gambian Foundation TV. Please tell the wonderful viewers who is KADDIJATOU, the prestigious, the known, and of course, the skillful, talented painter.
Thank you, Mr. Komma, for having me in this platform. I'm so grateful. I am KADDIJATOU, born and raised in Sirikunda. I started school in New Life Children's Center, then I proceeded to Charles de Memorial Academy. Currently, I'm in the University of the Gambia, majoring in biology in my third year. I started painting as a career.
Amazing. KADDIJATOU is currently pursuing her bachelor's degree at the University of the Gambia, majoring in biology, which is very, very rare. You are in the field of biology and you're doing painting. These are two, contradicting things.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's all about diversity. It's about having the passion for what you want to do. So please, how do you start this beautiful journey? Or I would say, did I know it's beautiful or it's rough?
No,
how do you start this journey as a young female painter?
Actually, I started everything from scratch.
Okay.
It was so hard for me to venture in the field of painting. Although, it's not easy, to be in a male-dominated field. You face hurdles, criticisms. I faced so much hardship for me to venture into the field of painting. But resilience, consistency, that's what, kept me through.
Kept you going.
Yeah.
Wow. KADDIJATOU said consistency, commitment is what kept her going. So you face hurdles, problems.
Yeah.
So what kind of problems do you face? Can you outline maybe a symbolic problem or that have been affecting you from scratch? What can you just specify that problem you're talking about?
Yeah, when I just started, it was from the society, when I told everyone, my friends and some of the people, I'll be starting painting, they'll be like, you're always thinking of these crazy things, painting, doing this. I was like, no, it's a good thing, so I'm going to start this, When I started, it was really not encouraging. There was no one to encourage me except my mom.
Wow.
So my mom was really encouraged. She was the one who was like, just do it, you can do it, you are really active, so you can do this. Sometimes when I go to the work, I do see some people who will tell me that, Hana pintur karne, jigen bui pintur. I was like, yeah. There was a day that I had 3 kids, talking behind. I thought they were thinking I'm an illiterate, that's why I'm doing painting.
Painting, yeah.
Not knowing that I'm at the university. So many people think if you see her doing this kind of job, she's not educated.
Yeah, she's a failure.
She's a failure.
Wow.
Yeah. But I don't normally tell them, no, I'm at the university. I just let them go.
You speak less and you act more. This is what we need. You don't have to keep on speaking about yourself. You have to do it, then people will recognize. KADDIJATOU Esba is the biggest example of that. She don't tell people she's studying at the University of the Gambia, but she is also doing her part to change her society, to change her country. That is to involve herself in the painting industry. So your mother really tried a lot by giving her courage and motivation.
Yeah, she always gave me the courage. When I started painting, you know, there's this kind of painting that they call mastic. That is the most difficult part. You know, when I started it, you know, when you do the mastic, like all your ribs will be paining because of the pressure you use. Because sometimes you mix it with cement, so it's kind of heavy for a female, you know. So when I came back, it was like, Mom, you know, this is tiring. So now we only going to do the rolling. Let's leave the mastic. She was like, no, we're going to do the mastic, because when you cannot do the mastic, like when you have bigger contracts, you would know whether this mastic is good or not. Like for you to do something perfectly, you need to do it all when you are learning it. Like don't learn it halfway.
Okay.
That's when I just, you know, continue doing the mastics. Till now, I'm done with everything.
That is to say, little knowledge is dangerous. Whatever you're doing, you have to know it.
Do it in full.
To your fingertip.
Yeah, that's what she told me.
So that mastic is a very like it disturbs you for your first day when you started.
Yeah, because I wasn't used to it. So you know, just raising your hand, you know, pulling this up and down for the whole day, you know, it disturbs you because you're not used to it. But as time goes on, you just, you know, whatever you make
you're used to.
Yeah.
That's what you normally. It becomes very easy for you.
Very easy for you.
Wow. So what kind of what types of painting do you normally focus on? What types? Maybe there is an area that you normally do.
Yeah, we do like house painting.
House painting.
We do house painting. We do decoration. We do a lot of stuffs. Yeah, we use like now we use much of the like American paints because they are more good. Like we try avoiding the oil paints because they are not that good.
Oil paint?
Yeah, you know, it gives something like cancer because it has so much chemicals. You know, right now when they are supposed to paint an oil paint here, you cannot sit down. You need to leave because of the scent. It's so heavy.
It's so heavy.
But when you are going with these water-based paints, they are good, and with the American paints, they are way better than the, you know, this oil paint.
Wow, but like others will say oil paint, they last longer than the other ones.
It's because of like the way they think. But right now, like if you want to buy paint, you need to buy the American paints. They last long, and you know, people normally say, okay, I need a paint. They don't know the name of the paint. They'll be like, I need a paint that when it's dirty you can wash it, you know, and they'll be like, it's oil paint. I said no. Like even this American paint, you can still wash them. You know, we should try to avoid using more oil paint indoors.
Wow. Yeah,
because we are there full time, we are sleeping there. So you inhaling that is not good for your system. Now we're going into the biology.
Yeah, I think okay, this is what I'm saying. Since the biologist, chemistry is coming to play. Because you said like those chemicals are very hazardous. So that's why you are distancing yourself from the oil paint and going to the American pen.
Yeah, American pen.
Amazing. That's amazing. So we do biology and chemistry. Amazing. So where did you learn your painting skills? Or is this a natural gift, or you learn it somewhere?
Actually, I learned it somewhere. You know, when I saw these boys going early morning for painting, I just consulted their boss. I was like, okay, I want to join it for painting. And they were thinking like, no, you're joking. I told them, yeah, no, I'm very serious. I want to join you. They said, okay, can you wake up early morning, like 8, you should be here. I said, yes, I can do that. So, you know, whenever it's 6, my mom wakes me up, prepare, and I was just there. You know, they were like, okay, this is the first time, you know, you're just gonna go for a few months and then you stop. I told them no. When I start doing something...
You don't leave it.
Yeah.
That's called consistency. That's why when you said consistency,
that is consistency.
It's following.
That's how I just follow them till this day.
Wow.
Yeah.
But, you know, I have to admit this, you are very, very, very strong, you know. I think there are some men that will run away from such kind of tedious job.
Yeah, that's what my boss ended up saying.
So when you were doing that, were you paid or you were just learning? Were you paid?
When I was learning?
When you were learning?
Yeah, I was given like fare.
A fare, amazing.
Fare, yeah. You just come and learn, then they will give you fare.
Wow, I think this is interesting. When you started something, you gained a lot of challenges.
Yeah.
So you studied this for how many months?
Actually,
or a year?
It didn't take much thing because I was a fast learner. Yeah, I just go with my boss for like 2 months, so I have this idea. Then I was linked up to another guy. That's when we painted Sibek International School.
Sibek, okay, you were part of those people?
Yeah, I was part of the team. So we painted there. So from there, oh my God, I was just, you know, there. You know, they were like, when did you start it? Because I started this like 2022. 2022 I started this. So I went to Farafenya and I came back. Now I'm having my own project, alhamdulillah.
Wow, wow. This is This is the beauty of talent, creativity. This is the beauty of consistency.
Consistency.
So I am very, I'm thrilled and very glad. Really, painting is a very challenging job, a very challenging career, especially in this country. You said it's a male-dominated field, and I agree with you 100%. I hardly see women doing such things.
Yeah.
But this society is the biggest problem.
I'm telling you.
I don't know if you receive more perils and more criticism in society when it comes to say it's a female. What is he doing there?
Yeah, there was a day I was doing the skirting down there. It's called the skirting, you know. I was just there doing the skirting. There was this electrician people that were there, and the older guy was like, "Kila la deka di def?" Then I was like, "Fogna ki si pintur katina bok." Really, jigen bui pintur. Ñu fuñ gisé li. You know, I was kind of discouraged. I was like, no, I will not come up to this level.
And
yeah, so I just kept quiet and continued my work. I was like, no, I don't have to say these things today. I will just wait. And if I'm ready, I just say everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so amazing. So society play a bigger role in killing the dreams of young people, especially females, because they are vulnerable in society. So if you see a young female trying to chase her dreams, no matter what the circumstances might be, if you cannot support the individual.
Yeah, don't discourage. Don't discourage. They always discourage.
That's the biggest problem. So we are moving from that. So I think people like KADDIJATOU will really change the direction, because you don't get back to what they say. You said you can do it as a female painter in the Gambia.
Sure.
So how will you define the atmosphere of painting in this country? How would in your own words, your own perspective, do you think we are growing, or we are stagnant, or we are crawling, or we are still standing? Please, how can you use?
Actually, I can say we are growing, because if you check like this before, like people only do normal painting, but now we're doing painting, we're doing decoration. There was even a client of ours that was like, he was supposed to order someone from Morocco to come and do this painting and decoration stuff. But when he saw our videos, he was so amazed. He was like, really? You people did this in the Gambia? He was never expecting a Gambian can do those type of decorations. That's how we just handled his house, and he was so happy with it.
So happy, wow. So meaning you take contracts from externally, people from outside do want to give you people.
Yeah. We normally have many contracts from outside people.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I want to ask that. How many people are you really employing? Currently, are you your scale of preference? How are you really
employing? Okay. The employment, it depends on the contract. If you have a huge contract, you can employ 10 to 15 people, or else you'll be employing 7, 5. Yeah, it depends on the size of the contract.
It depends.
It depends.
So, but your goal is to extend
My goal is to extend, this small business of mine, to make it a very big company, to become one of the most biggest painting and decoration company in the Gambia.
In the Gambia. Well, let's say outside the Gambia, because you are working towards it.
Sure.
Amazing. So, young people you are very few with it. You said you're what you are really interested in is women. I like that. You know why? Because women are very less in the process. Yeah. But your focus is generally the youths.
The youths, yeah. Yeah, my focus is the youth. Yeah, they should really try, to learn skills. Skills are very important. It doesn't mean you're just going to school. You should only focus on school.
On that
yeah, you need to blend it with some other thing. Do a skill. There is carpentry, there is welding, there is painting. Just try to do something. Going to school and handling another thing, you can really make it. People normally say Japafi.
Absolutely.
So, but I believe it can be
done.
Yeah.
So this is what you say. I believe this school is just an environment where you go and pave your journey to accumulate that practical, applicable knowledge and apply on your skills and develop yourself. It's a misconception that Gambians only get to people warm us and became very good in grades, but they become very less in potential and creativity. And this become a very big problem. You are in school, I don't want to do I don't want to sit down in this kind of, but these people with skills are the ones that they want to make big money today. They're the ones like this example of great people.
Yeah.
Skills gives money.
Skills gives money.
And it gives you that optimum respect and that liberty.
What skills can give you? I can say there is no any other thing that can give you that, because I have been to school and I'm still doing skills.
Wow.
To be honest, like, we need to learn skills. Sometimes, like, if you go to school, you can use that knowledge in the field that you are doing and just practicalize it there. It doesn't mean like it's a waste. There was someone who asked me then, what is the use of you going to the university?
That is a very, very, very ambiguous question.
Yeah. What the use of me going to the university is using that knowledge in the painting field.
Of course.
Yeah, because
just like the chemistry part is talking about.
I'm telling you.
If you don't understand chemistry,
how can you understand that things are toxic?
The toxic oil paint. So we always misunderstood this, but now I think we are in the right juncture now. We are having female like you, and there are a lot of people that will be inspired to be like you.
Yeah.
So you are telling them that university students, please embark on something.
Yeah, they really need to do something. The youths really need to learn a skill. I could remember there was this teacher in my grade 9 who normally said like, okay, when you pass grade 9 exam, that is the Gabese?
Gabese.
Yeah. Then you pass being a carpenter. You cannot be a carpenter no more, so you are going to the higher level. So that indicates that okay, it indicates that being a carpenter
is a failure. It's a failure.
Yeah. So when you pass that grade, going to grade 10, meaning you passed being a carpenter, you see? So that's how they are just, putting this in the young kids growing
their
up.
minds.
Yeah.
That if you are a carpenter, you're a failure.
You're a failure. You are not a failure. You are really not a failure.
I think this is why we are growing.
Sure.
Because we have less people in the practical areas.
Yeah.
We have more people in the theoretical areas. And this is why they will say we have a lot of specialists, but we cannot feed ourselves. You only know what is crop rotation. Take me to the farm, I cannot do it. You only know what is, you can even paint it, but give me this thing, I cannot paint.
I'm telling you.
And we are really in a big problem.
Practically.
This is why we have to change completely.
Yeah, the way we
our curriculum, our educational system should be changed. And look at, you are learning this in the university.
I'm telling you.
You are learning this at home, in society. And now you are solving your own problem.
Yeah. When I knew that, I acquired more skill in painting, I went to this place, Naka, and I sat for their private exam to acquire like documents under the painting.
So they do that?
Yeah. When you go there, they will test your skill. Like, did you do this well?
The practical area?
Yeah, you do practical exam. So I went for the practical and they gave me the certificate that I was good to go. It's always good to learn skill.
This is interesting. Young people, if you're watching this, Natale Benjimegane Laftakala Pendurlati, KADDIJATOU is the biggest inspiration. Pendurlarum, and I Mujamal inspire. Mujamal KADDIJATOU Esbati is a young female painter at the Karaka University of the Gambia. I do Balaka di Bangkok. I don't tell Molla Fanala, Molla Society, Mol believe them in the Kyo the Manaka Pendurlati. I can remember when she started painting, Kabra Pendro start. Mo jamal la ka fay ko ite no muso e kam ne pentro la fo muso ni pentro lomba KADDIJATOU ko no what men can do so.
Yeah.
I feel like today she can say it, she's very proud of herself. Because more people are inviting KADDIJATOU in the biggest platforms. Today she was at QTV and what some Gambia do Jamal ka post because of a good job. So if you want to be a painter, it's a young man, please pick up your dream, fight, forget about challenges, forget about society, because they will talk.
Yeah, always do what you love doing. Exactly. That is number one problem in the Gambia here. Like, you will see someone will be like, okay, I want to study arts. What do we tell them? No, study science. Science is very good.
Yeah, because
does that mean that art is not good? She want to do arts. You don't know like what's her dream, and you'll be forced to study another field that you didn't want to do. So we should always let young people do what they feel like doing, what you love doing. If you do what you love doing, you end up doing it very good because you are not forced into that thing. Yeah, always.
This is what I want to say. KADDIJATOU, young people in this country, or young people want to be very good at what they do, but their parents dictates what they do.
Yeah.
So, do you think it's very appropriate for a parent to define a career for her child? Because they want them to be in the marketable side, which might not be her fortunate environment to delve deeper. So do you think our parents should tell us this is what we do, or we the child should decide?
Actually, the child should decide.
Okay.
Yeah, when we grow up, we all have, we have 5 common senses to think, and we are all mature, like, what to do. So the child, and everyone knows what he or she loves doing. So you need to ask your child, what do you want to do? Not you saying you're going to do this. What do you want to do? What do you think you can do? And always observe your child.
It's very good.
Observing is very good. Then you know, what does this person love doing? Like, you see some kids, they are always creating toy cars, fixing one another. That boy can be a very good mechanic. He can even,
just create a big thing where you don't even expect.
But you're gonna force that boy to do, this science or something.
Oh, because you think science is,
is the best.
It's a marketable environment for money.
Every field is just good because we have everyone. Us people are very good. I think they are the lawyers. Oh,
they're the lawyers.
Science is very good. They are the doctors.
Of course.
So we are all working together.
So like commerce and other areas.
Correct, commerce.
Amazing. So I think our parents should stop, really forcing our kids to do what they don't want to do. And like you said a very important point, to be observant.
Yeah.
Parents have to be very observant. Then I think we have the problem in
there's
Africa.
A problem there,
We don't always observe our child. We sometimes know very late what my child can do. Then sometimes I think we are responsible of killing our own children's dream.
Because if you force someone to do something that he or she doesn't love, she will end up doing it to the fullest. Because you are forced doing that. But when you do something that you like doing, you just become good in that area.
You become exceptional. So what really, after university, do you still want to, like you now, say you are in biology department, like you're in your third year, you will graduate soon. So when you graduate, are you intending to leave the field? Because I don't think you will leave that. Because me, mom, that is what giving the money and all that.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I can't just leave painting because, to be honest, it saved me. It really saved me. It's not all about painting. Just the little money you have from there, you can support yourself. Comme ni ko Olof di waxee faj sa soxla te kenn du la xamal gis nga. Sutura rek.
I know, right?
So I can just leave this field. I intended to continue with the field, inshallah.
You intended to? How about biology? That degree? That degree just there.
I'm just telling you, you can just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Hence I have my full team. I will just direct everything. You can still manage here and manage, and everything will go fine.
Wow. So in the biology department, what area do you want to specialize on?
I want to, go to the animal side, veterinary, because I love dealing with animals.
Wow, amazing. You want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I want to be like you when I grow up, inshallah. Okay, you talk about what type of problems, as a painter, you must have a target. What problems are you solving? You talk about something very important that you're employing. You're employing people. That is a big aspect.
Employing people.
Yeah. So what do you intend more to create more in this country?
I'm intending to create, I want to give more opportunity to the young female. I want to employ more young female. If you check, the young female, they are not much into the arts or any other practical field. After grade 12, you see a lot of dropouts. They just sitting around doing nothing. And if they are given the opportunities, they can do it. And they will really love to do it because everyone wants to do something in order to gain something.
Absolutely.
So
to gain something, you have to do something.
You have to do something.
Said by KADDIJATOU Esba. It's a great writer, of course. To get something, you have to do something.
So, I just want to, in the future, I want to employ more young female and the men too. I didn't forget about you.
See, he's trying to be, specific in the side of gender bias and all that. So amazing. What strategy of your painting industry, what strategies are you really embarking on? Because, you must have different kind of strategies to do this design painting, maybe you have some plans for 2025. Maybe 2024 you were doing a type of painting. Now 2025 you're going to change that painting, or you want to improve more. What type of painting are you doing?
This 2025 I want to decorate people's home, just the dream home you
the dream home.
Yeah,
a dream home.
The dream home. These houses in Dubai, the way they are so luxurious. In a very cheap way. You don't need much. You don't need expensive things. Like hiring someone from outside doing it, it all costs,
There are fires in there.
It will cost. So I just want to, just decorate people's houses. They don't feel so happy, feels that like what they are seeing outside,
we can do it here.
They will meet it in their house.
Amazing. Khadija Esba, what you think others can do, we can do it more. I know what Khadija Esba, this is amazing because you see other nations like Nigeria, Togo, and Cameroon, they're doing very great things.
Very big.
If you go to Nigeria, if you see some houses, like when we look in Nigerian movies, we believe these are not Nigerians.
Yeah.
Why? They don't go to China. They don't go to Dubai. They say their people are doing this.
Yeah. There is a house in Yarambamba. When we painted it and we put it on in our platforms, there are some people there was like, is this in Gambia? Is this house in Gambia? Yeah, it's in Gambia.
Why not?
It's in Gambia. It's all about us, making your house look so luxurious.
Amazing. So they're making. What is the name of your?
It's KADDIJATOU's Artisan Paint and Interior Design.
Design. Wow. Interior and exterior design.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is very, very cool. You might look for potential helps, potential sponsors, potential, because you said money is everything. You cannot do anything without money.
No.
Even you are dreaming, you need help.
Yeah, that's why I can do this field, because of the little thing that will just help you. But we're looking for support. We really need support.
Are you really anticipating for massive support from different?
We need real support from NGOs, government, private sectors, from individuals, anyone that think like they can support us.
How can they support? In which way can they come?
Like in many ways. Sometimes we need materials, which are so costly that we can't buy sometimes. So like these painting machines, and there are these paints that we normally use here for decoration. We have to order it from Senegal or from Turkey or any other country because it's not present here.
Wow.
Because of the decoration we do, it's not well popular here. It's a new decoration sort of, So sometimes we just order those stuff, lack of materials, sometimes even financial.
It's a big problem.
Yeah.
So
like the females that are there learning, they need every day you need to give them something, just to be able to pay fare and for the lunch. Yeah.
Wow. I think that's amazing. Like you do a very good job, and you deserve all the help from everyone. I also tend to say because support is like you said, money, painting, and materials, and even emotional support.
Yeah.
Somebody talking to you.
I'm telling you.
Keep it up.
Yeah, the advice.
I think that is to me it is the most important thing. It's very important. Somebody who's motivating you, like your mother. That was an emotional support. Your mother didn't give you money, but your mother gave you more than money.
More than money. She made me who I am today.
And you're still growing, inshallah.
Yeah.
Amazing. So KADDIJATOU is really proud of her mom. Her mom motivated her to do this. And she used to wake up 4 o'clock to join the man, to become that resilient, to become that productive, to become that woman she is today. So you have no excuses. Start your journey and keep on moving. Are you thinking of changing the painting industry in the Gambia? I think we talk about, are you thinking of changing the landscape? To change completely, to call it like, okay, Gambia has one of the best female painters.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's my goal. Like to be the best female painter in a male-dominated field.
Male-dominated field.
Yeah.
KADDIJATOU is trying to dominate us, Whenever she speaks, we say in the male-dominated field. Amazing. Now, not only in the sector of education, not only in the sector of social engagement, but also in the field of skills. We need women. We need 50%. 50%.
Yeah, sorry.
Parity, equality across the board. Amazing. How are you preparing for you? Are you trying to do something like it's good to make some like every year to organize programs? Like something they call exhibitions for people to know. KADDIJATOU also is launching her. I don't know.
Okay.
Something sort of. I don't know if you were thinking of doing something.
Yeah.
KADDIJATOU's painting exhibition per year.
Yeah.
That is to celebrate your excellence that you're doing for your country. I don't know if you also have that in mind, or you are also anticipating to do that in the future.
Okay, I'm anticipating to do that in the future.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
So that is quite important. So, what challenges are you facing right now? Like you talk about some of these challenges. The challenges, like you talk about financial problems.
Yeah, financial problem. Equipment. Sometimes you just don't have the material you need. Yeah.
So you need more materials.
You need more materials.
Investment on your
yeah, you know, to make us grow bigger.
To make you grow bigger. So you, like you said, you employ based on contract.
Yeah, I employ based on the contract. When it's a big contract, you can employ like 10 to 15. Yeah, when it's a small contract, you can employ like 7 to 5. It depends on the size of the contract.
So currently, are you doing any projects?
Yeah, right now we are in a greenhouse. We work in there right now.
So does it comprise of only your team, or you have another team there?
No, it's my team, because my team, like, I can provide like 15 boys. So right now, yeah, that's the maximum.
So are you also engaged in the particular area? Are you also engaged in that, or you just try to oversee? You coordinating?
No, we all do. I coordinate and I do the work.
You do the work.
Yeah, because when it comes to the designing, I do it personally. Yeah.
The designing, you do it personally?
Yeah, I did it personally.
Wow.
Yeah, I just have to wear my overall and just be the little painter.
This is why I would see that, you know, that beautiful painting design, you know, Kaddijatou design. So I think if you want to build your house, not think I'm so. If you want a very simple, you know, people confuse simplicity for expensiveness. If you want a simple one, a luxurious, well-designed painting, come to Kaddijatou Spa. It will give you, of course, the best painting design you always, of course, yearning for. So people in society, people in our homes, people in our environments want to be painters. But how can they be painters? How can they start this journey?
Actually, some do start the journey by going to the schools like GDTI or any other area, but some people cannot do that because of financial problem. So you can just join a team and you can just join me in person, you know, just to learn the skill, you know, it's good.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you were saying you can join diverse people.
Yeah.
For you to acquire what you want to have.
Yeah. Hence, you started. You just be joining more teams. You know, the more you learn, the more you get the stuff.
Amazing. So right now people are working under you. Discipline is very important in every career.
Very important.
Every discipline.
Yeah.
So if you want to be great like Mariama or more than Mariama, you employ. I'm sorry, I am thinking of my mother. My mother is Mariama. So right now I'm thinking of her. So if you want to be a great, like to be great in what you do, you have to be disciplined.
Yeah, discipline. It's one of the best things. I could remember when I was learning the skill, you know, when I started knowing it, so that time they normally pay me like less than they pay the, you know, the professionals.
Yes.
But it was still good, you know, I was happy with that.
Yeah, because
so,
you were learning.
Yeah, I even worked for 4 days and that guy didn't pay me, but I didn't like end up like resulting in violence. I just walk away to another team and continue my learning process.
And that is a big part, that is the biggest problem.
Yeah, you know, these are the kind of challenges you face sometimes.
This is why it's very important for some of the challenges. It's good because even you don't order anybody's name, but then these challenges are made by us people.
Yeah.
So if you use somebody to gain your personal, you need to pay individual.
You need to pay individual.
So
but
you have a skill, but so it's a problem. It's a challenge.
It's a problem. Sometimes you can work for someone, they'll be like, okay, wait, today, tomorrow, today. You know, you won't really understand.
Don't you think, Kaddijatou, you need a strategy?
Yeah,
like before you work for somebody, they pay a percentage after one.
Yeah, they normally pay per percentage. When you are done, they need to give the remaining percentage. So that's where the problem lies.
So afterwards, some people don't pay.
Yeah, but it's few. It's not much. Yeah.
So this is why it's good to go for contracts so that you can sign.
Yeah, that's what I do. You know, when you just come, we put pen on paper.
Wow, pen and paper. I know if it was our we will call you so you can help us pen out it is great office for us in Sala. So this will come to the tail end of this wonderful discourse. You said very important point, very inspiring story, very compelling, which is very educational to the younger people, those that want to be great in the skill of painting. You tell them how they can use. What patterns, what ways can young people use to be good in what they do? What alternatives, what ways can they use to your own perspective?
Okay, like to be good in what you are doing, I can say like it's consistency and discipline.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, when you are doing something, you need to be consistent. Like coming today, not going tomorrow, next day coming, like you will miss something. It's just like going to school. When you are not always going to the class, you miss a lot. So when it's time for exam, you won't know the actual thing sometimes, you know. So it's always to be consistent on what you're doing. When you're doing something, always be available, always dedication is very good.
dedication, very, very consistency. I think this is the key word. And we are really lacking that.
Like young people just start a few things, 1 month, 2 months, you won't see them again. You know, we have many apprentices that started that. Even when I started with my boss, that's what he told me. He was like, many men are here to, you know, to start this painting, but at the end, they just run away. I just hope you won't do the same. I said, no, I'm different. You know, that's how I just managed to stop.
You manage to delve into the aspect of consistency. So that is why you were second today.
Yeah.
I mean, so what advice do you have for young people, for them to become responsible people in their endeavors, for them to become very eloquent and become prestigious and become strong and far? What advice do you have for young people?
Okay, my advice for the young people is to just like, you know, try to do something. Don't always sit down waiting for someone to help you, like waiting for like, okay, my uncle will help me to travel, my this will help me. Why not you just engage yourself with something? If you are doing something, someone will help you. But if you sit down doing nothing, we will help you.
Nobody.
You know, if they see you start doing something, they will be like, oh my God, this boy or this girl is really trying, so we need to join hands and just, you know, help him. That's how they will help you. But sitting after grade 12 or after any other grade, you know, thinking that, you know, you just lose is not a solution. Start doing something. That's all. You just need to start something.
Start doing something.
Yeah, you need to start.
So you don't need to understand anything before you start.
No, you don't need to be perfect to start. You know, you start and then, you know, you just learn. Then you will see something. But when you just sit down, you know, like they say, campaign, it's not good.
It's not good, yeah.
It's not good. Nowadays, you see many kids, you know, young, under 15 years, sitting from ghettos to ghettos, doing nothing.
Absolutely.
You need to start something. You know, just don't be sitting down thinking about back way or any other thing, you know.
Yes.
You know, go and do carpentry.
Start something.
Just start something. That's the key word.
That is the key word.
Start doing something.
And if you start it, do consistency. Because if you don't do that one, you will not achieve it.
Yeah, you know, achieve it.
You will go up to the very, very, very end stage. You can start giving up.
Yeah.
At some point, you see young people, they are about to achieve it.
Yeah,
but
there was a time I was telling one of my employees, I was like, I have been checking you the way you work. Whenever I pay you for 2, 3, 4 days,
you don't come.
You don't come back. I told him, do you think what I'm giving you is money? Before you leave this door, that money is done. So don't see that money and you think like you'll be sitting down 3, 4 days and then you call me back. Is there any work? You know, you need to be consistent. Like when people have small amount of money, they think now they are rich.
They're rich.
You are just starting.
You're starting.
You know, we are thinking of being billionaires, you know, multi-millionaires.
We are thinking of being billionaires. So if you start it, end it. Can you say, consistency is the most important thing you can use. Discipline will give you the pathway, and of course, commitment is what you need before you start. So if you want to be a painter, remain committed, be consistent, be disciplined, and never withdraw your boundaries, never look back. Said by KADDIJATOU S. Bar, the lady painter. Amazing. This will come to the epilogue, to the tail end of this program, this interesting dialogue with a young female painter. And thank you so much for joining us, wonderful viewers, and see you some other time. Goodbye.
Welcome to SOOGF Online TV. Support our own Gambian Foundation. Support our own Gambian Foundation. This is the first of its kind. Support our own Gambian Foundation is standing on 4 important philosophies. That is to empower, to motivate, to inspire, and of course, to uplift the younger generation of the Gambian society.